Hi, my name is Akhtar. Welcome to today's video about the planet Uranus and its moon Titania. This is a nice new picture from the James Webb Space Telescope of the seventh planet Uranus, which is an ice giant at 19 astronomical units distance. 1 astronomical unit is 150 million kilometers, Earth-Sun distance. 19 AU, that's 2.9 billion kilometers. Uranus was discovered in 1781 by William Herschel. In this image you can see the light blue color of Uranus, rings, and its white polar cap. This is a picture from the Cassini spacecraft which orbited planet Saturn at a distance of 10 AU, and you can see in the top left how far Uranus is. This is a comparison of planet Earth to planet Uranus. Uranus has a diameter of 50,724 kilometers. That's 4 times the diameter of Earth. It has a mass of 14.5 times that of Earth. And the surface temperature is minus 197 degrees Celsius. This is what's special about the planet Uranus. It has an axial tilt of by 98 degrees. This is the simulated appearance from Earth from the years 1985 to the year 2030. And the question is what flipped this rotation axis of Uranus? It could be by a giant collision with a planet with a mass that's more than the Earth's mass. And the second possibility is Neptune. You can check my Saturn video about the NICE model of the formation of the solar system. In this model, Neptune used to be between Uranus and Saturn. Jupiter migrated into this inner solar system until it was caught by a resonance with Saturn. Then they both moved further out. In this process, Neptune was pushed further out and jumped over the orbital of the Uranus. And it could be that in this process Neptune approached Uranus and caused the flipping of the rotation axis of Uranus. This is a comparison of the ice giants Uranus at the left and Neptune at the right. These two images are from the spacecraft Voyager 2. And you can see Uranus is this slightly bigger planet by a size. Neptune is a more massive planet with a mass of 17.1 Earth masses. And since it's further out, its orbital period is almost twice that of Uranus. The two composite images from Hubble and Voyager of Uranus, and you can see these white spots, auroras, at both magnetic poles. They are caused by charged particles in the Uranus magnetosphere, that's protons, electrons, and the ion H2+. The rotation period of Uranus is 17 hours and 40 minutes. This animation of the magnetic field of Uranus, it is peculiar and asymmetric. You can see the yellow arrow that points to the sun. Then the light blue, that's the magnetic axis of Uranus. It is tilted by 59 degrees from the rotation axis, which is shown in dark blue. This is a picture of the internal structure of Uranus. It has a density of just 1.3 grams per cubic centimeter. This picture explains why. Under the cloud layer, there's a layer of molecular hydrogen. Then there's a water ammonia layer and a rocky core. In this picture of the James Webb Space Telescope, you can see several of the 13 rings of dark bodies of Uranus. These dark bodies have a size of 20 centimeters to 20 meters. These rings were discovered in the year 1977. And they are quite young. They are not older than 600 million years. Their origin is from collisions of moons. This is a picture of the structure of the rings. Each ring is confined by a pair of tiny shepherd moons. For example, this pair of the tiny moons Cordelia and Ophelia. And there's another pair, for example, Portia and Rosalind. This is a picture of the rings of Uranus. At the left, it's a Hubble image from 2005, and at the right, from 2006. The right picture, the ring has disappeared because it is edge on. And you can see a dark storm in the picture on the right. This is the dark spot of Hubble. It was discovered in 2006. It has a size of 1,700 by 3,000 kilometers. This is a vortex. The dark color comes from the underlying hydrogen sulfide or ammonium hydrosulfide, NH4SH, from these clouds. And you can see at the left the bright polar color, which is in the sunlit hemisphere, and its origin is methane clouds. This is another very nice image from the James Webb Space Telescope. It shows you the 5 main moons of the 27 moons of Uranus. All these moons are tidally locked, which means they show Uranus always the same side. The biggest moon of Uranus is the moon Titania. And this picture is so good that it also shows the tiny moon Puck, a diameter of just 162 kilometers. This is the innermost big moon of Uranus, Miranda, a diameter of 470 kilometers. Its orbital period is 1.4 days. It contains a structure called the Verona Rupes at the bottom right. It is a 20-kilometer high cliff system. It is the tallest in the solar system, and its origin could be from a big impact. The other moon, Ariel, this is a Voyager 2 image of this moon. Its diameter is 1,160 kilometers, orbital period 2.5 days. Ariel was discovered in 1851 by William Lassell, and there was a spectroscopic detection of the molecule CO2. This is a Voyager 2 image of Ariel. You can see scarps, canyons, and ridges. And at the lower left, there's a crater called Laika. This is the moon Umbriel. Its diameter is 1,169 kilometers, orbital period 4.1 days. It is heavily cratered, and near the equator at the top, there's a crater called Wunder. It has a size of 131 kilometers, and it contains bright material, which could be products from the impact, or it could be a deposit of carbon dioxide. This is the biggest moon of the Uranus. It's moon Titania with a diameter of 1,578 kilometers. Its orbital period is 8.7 days. It contains canyons and scarps. And at the surface, there's water ice and carbon dioxide ice. The origin of the carbon dioxide is unclear. Another picture of the moon Titania. In the middle, you can see a canyon system called Messina Chasmata. Has a length of 1,492 kilometers. A chasma is a deep elongated depression. This is the moon Oberon. It's the outermost big moon at a distance of 584,000 kilometers. Size is 1,522 kilometers, orbital period 13 days. It has again big impact craters. Since the axis of Uranus is tilted, all the moons show their poles. Their poles are 42 years in darkness and another 42 years in permanent sunlight. This is a picture with structures of the moon Oberon. At the top right, you can see the Marmor Chasma with its length of 537 kilometers. And in the middle, you can see big craters. Biggest is Hamlet with a diameter of 206 kilometers. And the other two, Othello and Macbeth. This is the artist's concept of the tiny moon Sycorax, which is an irregular moon. It was discovered in 1997, has a size of about 165 kilometers. It is at a distance of 12 million kilometers from the ice giant Uranus. It has a retrograde orbit. And it could be that this object was captured by Uranus. This is another very beautiful image from 2014 made with the Hubble Space Telescope. It shows you the rings, methane clouds in the northern hemisphere of Uranus and its thickened haze. A really beautiful picture. That was today's video about the ice giant Uranus and its big moon Titania. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.